What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you and explain the myth behind hair extensions. I've been asked so many times how I apply hair extensions, what are the best ones to use, where do I get the hair from? So I'm going to show you how to create this full head of hair extensions using the Beauty Works double hair set. It looks like this, and I'm going to break down how we created this look right now. Let's get into it. So first of all, I'm going to show you probably the most used thing I use, which is clip-in extensions. Everyone knows clip-in extensions are easy for the day. You clip them in, you take them out. But I don't think you guys know exactly how to apply them in an even way so you get the best distribution and more than anything, the best blend. So we're going to be using the Beauty Works double hair set. Now, what I love about this is you can see the quality of the hair from root to tip is the same. You can see the ends are just as thick as the root. The great advantage of that is you get the fullness, which is obviously one of the nicest things of extensions. So Beauty Works has you covered. You're going to get that nice full coverage from root to tip and also a lot of volume. All right, let's get into it. So I like to start with the free clip. So this is a good amount of hair to start the nape of the hair. Beauty Works hair extensions offer 6 clips in the double weft pack, which is enough to build a full head of hair extensions for the perfect blend. Okay, so first of all, when I'm doing hair extensions, I just like to obviously brush the hair through. So I'm gonna go for a slightly lighter color with the blend, just because I wanna pop the hair and make it a little bit brighter. The great thing I would say about Beauty Works hair extensions though, is they do have a fantastic range of colors, which blends, you know, I think seamlessly. So as you can see, I'm gonna section the hair, just working from the crown to the nape, and then working an inch above the hairline. I'm just gonna follow the nape of the neck. All right guys, so we've got the first section in place. We're gonna work on a curve. The reason you're working on a curve is so the hair extension can blend all the way around to the side. For extra security, this is my top tip for any of you performers out there or anyone that wants to really chuck their extensions around. I like to lock it in. So I'm using the Colorwell Cult Favorite Hairspray, and I just give it a good blast at the root on top of the back comb in. I think anyone with fine hair, that's always a really, really good tip. So then once you've done that, you're just gonna measure out where you're gonna apply the next clip, tease it at the root so you get a nice bed of hair. So you're gonna get the combed extension, put it right end of the scalp, and then just close it underneath and it'll lock into place. Again, the same here. So just go right into your back comb in, and then on this side, do the same. There you have it. So as you can see, the first one's in, it's got a really nice blend. I like to sort of build the hair extensions out. So what I'll do with my next section is go a couple of inches above. You don't want to put them all on top of each other because you'll end up with just a lot of hair at the bottom and none at the top. So make sure you spread your extensions out. So then with the second section, what I like to do is I like to take a section and go all the way into the sides, because we're going to use the 4 clip piece, which will take us all the way around the side. So they've got a nice circumference around the whole head of hair. So as you can see, the second extension is going to go in, and that's going to go into the side. So it's just going to blend into the sides here. So we're going to go all the way around, and this is the 4 clip piece. Again, get it in, clip, away. These clips are really good as well because they have a great grip. I think one of the misconceptions with clip-in extensions is sometimes when the clips are not strong enough. The great thing about these is they really grip. And I find that this double hair, the double wefted hair, is really great for thick hair because you get a good blend and it's nice and even. So hopefully you guys will find this video useful and pick up a few tricks along the way. But you can see already, even though my model has a lot of hair, you know, it completely blends out her own hair so you can't see it. But I also love how it brightens up the color. All right, so we're gonna do our next section, taking a section 2 inches above the last one. So then again, making sure with these sections that you work your way into the sides. So this again is the 4-piece extension. So we've done 1 3-piece, the second one's a 4-piece, the next one is a 4-piece. We're gonna use 1 last 3-piece on top, and then there's 2 single pieces either side just to fill out the front section. Remember, locking it in at the root. That's what I love about these extensions as well, is the fact that they are so quick. There's no messing around. So if you follow these few simple steps, it should enable you to get your extensions in really quick and much more evenly. So this is just the 3-piece so far. Okay guys, so we're gonna put the last piece in on the top, but already you can see the blend is really nice. So you can see that the hair comes around nicely at the sides and the way the extensions file from the back into the front really seamlessly. So as you can see guys, they're all in at the back. You get that really nice even blend. The quality of your hair is so nice. This isn't even styled, and honestly I feel like you could just clip it in and leave it and not even have to style. What I love about it though is that little trick where we use the slightly lighter hair to actually pop the dimension of our own hair and give it a little bit more of a kind of sun-kissed effect, which I love. And that's the great thing of extensions. Make sure you experiment and have fun with the colors. And like I say, Beauty Works have a great array of colors with really beautiful blends. So let's bring the hair around to the front now so you can see exactly how the hair blends from the back to the front. So we brought the hair around to the side so you can see how it falls. So because you're following the curve of the head, you get that really nice blend of extensions that comes into the side area, but still leaves it natural around the face. So I'm gonna take my last section. We're not gonna work straight. If you work straight, the hair's gonna fall away from the face. If you go on a diagonal section, which we could do even a little bit more. So this is a really nice tip where the hair then falls forward, and see how you get that instant blend and coverage. And again, you also get that pop of color. So same as usual, we're gonna just tease that root area, put the clip in at the root, close it in. All right, so that's just putting that last piece in. You can see it fills the hair out really nicely at the front. So we're gonna repeat the same on the other side. That's it, job done. So we've literally just ran a flattening iron over the top, just really quick. We didn't spend a lot of time. As you could see during the process, the hair was really smooth and had a great finish to it. All right guys, so this is the finished result. As you can see, you've got a really nice amount of weight to the hair. The hair moves great, it's very natural. I love the pop of color that the Beauty Works have really kind of nailed. I feel like the color is honestly second to none. Okay guys, we've got some do's and don'ts with hair extensions. So first of all, one of the most asked questions is how often should you wash your hair? So the hair extension should be washed every 15 to 20 uses. After that, with good shampoo and conditioning, they can last up to a year. Another question that get asked a lot is quick tips on how to cut your hair extensions at home. Now, I wouldn't recommend you cut your hair extensions at home. I think it's always good to have them cut in a salon. However, if you need to, this is going to be your best friend. So I like to use a razor because it doesn't give a blunt line. I would only recommend to, if you need to, work around the front, just kind of in a downwards motion. You can just blend the ends of the hair. If you want to create a little bit of a layer, anything more than that, I would recommend you go and see a professional. So Beauty Works also supplies different types of hair. This is a different type of hair extension, which is more of a skin weft. It's much flatter at the root, and it comes in a natural beach wave texture. So get in there, explore it, have fun, and see what's going to suit your hair texture best and what's going to give the best blend. Next up, guys, I'm going to show you how to create this snatch ponytail. So we're going to use the Beauty Works clip-in pony. Now, I love these because not only do you get a great amount of length, as you can see, that's going to be pretty major, you also get a perfect blend of color, and the best part about this is the quality of the hair. Okay guys, so as you can see, the inside of the ponytail looks a little bit like this. So this is great for anyone that wants to create volume, anyone that wants extra length, anyone that just wants a bit more of a major ponytail. So the way I like to prep the hair is, first of all, I will saturate the roots with the Colorwell Cult Favorite hairspray. But you just want to make sure you get the hairspray all through the roots so you get a bumpless ponytail. To me, there's nothing worse than a ponytail that has a million bumps in it. So making sure you get it nice and flat and snatched. But my most important part for me is prepping the hair. I'm going to show you from the back. Let's spin you around. What I love about this ponytail is, as well, even if you've got a thick head of hair, is it actually hides your own hair. So your own hair won't be peeking out and you won't have any tail signs of the extension showing. All right, so basically we're going to get the ponytail up in a high format. So then we're going to slowly work the hair upwards. Kind of defying gravity when you're doing this. So always make sure you go a little bit higher than you anticipate. Okay, so once we've got the ponytail in a high position, remember, always follow those cheekbones. So I always like to follow the cheekbone, go straight up, land it right in the middle, and then I'm just going to secure it with a regular elastic, with making sure it's nice and firm at the roots. But you can see you've already got a nice snatch ponytail, so that's the base of what you want to do. Now what I like to do after, once I've actually applied the ponytail, is to make sure the clip doesn't sit on the base, especially because it's long and heavy, is I use a second elastic. And what I would normally do is just put that above the one that I've just created. So then we're going to get the clip of the extension. That's going to go right in, just at the very root. And it's simply a case of clipping it in, close the hair, and then use this Velcro to lock it in. And then we're going to wrap the hair around the base. Now, before I wrap the hair around the base, what I like to do is actually just saturate it with hairspray, just so it's really, really snatched and close to the head. This is a great amount of hold. I don't like to use a pin at this point. My little trick is to just douse it in hairspray, and then we're going to use a hairdryer to set it into place. For me, I think it's really important when you've got the ponytail on your head to make it as comfortable as possible. So by using the hairspray and not using a pin, it just makes the whole thing feel much more seamless, much more comfortable. You can move your head around, you can throw it around. Okay guys, so we've secured it into place. I'm just gonna brush the ponytail through. and you should get something that looks a bit like this. So long, seamless ponytail. Like I said, what I love about it is you don't see your own hair. It has a great coverage and great blend. I like to just use this edge brush and some hairspray. Any little areas that's still a little bumpy or you just want to make it look a little bit fiercer. One of my tips is to always go from this cheekbone area here and just pull that up because it always looks great when that's nice and clean. My last trick, and probably I use this on 99% of my ponytails, is the Colour Wow Root Touch Up Powder. Because once you've pulled the hair away from the face, you always get a slight discoloration from where your makeup starts and stops, or just from where your scalp doesn't get the sun, or even if you've got fine hair where the hair can be a little bit more split. So I just like to use this powder on the front and in any little gaps, just to literally fill it out and make it look like you've got a much fuller hairline. All right guys, so we used the straight ponytail today, but it does come in wavy and in different textures. One of the most important parts with the ponytail is just to get the best color blend. So make sure you look at the color chart from Beauty Works. They offer so many different colors for the perfect blend. And remember, have fun with it. Like, you can actually, with ponytails, not only just use it for a natural look, for like coverage and volume, you can actually change the color of your ponytail up and have several different ones for different options and really have fun with it. That's what, for me, the ponytails and hair extensions are all about. Honestly, it's a 5-minute hairstyle. It looks like she's been to a hair salon and had a professional do, but now you guys know the secret. You can try it at home.